All right, there we go. Finally got that to work. Hello, my beautiful Geminis. I hope all of you are doing very well. I was just trying to figure out this fancy schmancy camera of mine. What I am going to do now is a general astrology reading for my beautiful Geminis for the rest of the calendar year of 2022. Now, this is for those of you who know your moon sign is Gemini. Remember, Gemini moon sign. So if you know your moon is in Gemini, then this is a reading for you. If you do not know, get in touch with me. We can do a personal consultation. I can do a chart for you as far as your personal, based on your personal date of birth and details, etc. Then you'll know your rising sign, your moon sign, etc., etc. So this is for Gemini moon sign, and this is Vedic astrology. Vedic astrology, the emphasis is always on the moon sign. Please know that I do Western astrology for the week ahead readings, and I do monthly readings. Okay, Sidereal astrology. This is Vedic astrology, which is for the calendar year. And for the birthday year ahead, I follow Sidereal. Okay? I'm sorry, 13 planets. So let's look at it. This is for Gemini moon sign for the rest of 2022. So the important transits for this year, 2022, is when Rahu will change its position. Remember, Rahu and Ketu, North Node and South Node. Or Rahu is North Node and Ketu is South Node. Remember that, okay? So Rahu is going to change its position from Taurus to Aries, and Ketu, who is your South Node, will transit from Scorpio to Libra on the 12th of April. These planetary movements in the sign of Gemini shows this constant changing throughout the year, every planet, every house. Saturn is going to change from its house of Capricorn to Aquarius on 29th April. Then Jupiter is going to move from Aquarius to Pisces on 12th April. So let's look at this. Saturn. For you, Saturn will be in the house of Fortune and will transit. Will be there till the 29th of April. Saturn is going to bless you with some good luck, but your hard efforts would still be required to achieve the desired results. I cannot emphasize this enough. People always say, but you know what? The planets are doing well. Well, yeah, sitting on your buns all day, watching TV and eating bonbons is not going to get you anywhere. At least I don't think it does. At least that's my opinion. But if you show that you are being proactive, you are making an effort, you are doing whatever you can and not taking things for granted, let me assure you, Saturn is always going to bless you with something by the end of that phase. But when you are going through the Saturn phase, as they call it, Sade Sati, or whatever they want to call it, the phase of Saturn when he's testing you, and Saturn sees that you're not paying attention, you don't give a flip, you're like sipping gin and juice and eating bonbons all day, he's basically going to say, yeah, oh yeah, really? Okay, watch. And he's going to leave a big pile of peanut swirlies by your door. Let me assure you, those are not the kind of peanut swirlies you want. Okay. So if you put in your hard work and show that you're being proactive and taking charge and doing whatever you can based on whatever tools you have, and to the extent that you can, you're going to be fine. Anyhow, let's get on with this. Saturn is going to be in the house of good fortune. I said that. Okay. Some sudden events will happen in Taurus. This is regarding, I know this is Gemini reading, because it's career and earnings. Also, this will be for students and for those who are pursuing higher education. This is kind of an average year. Now let's look at Jupiter. You all will probably have to watch this again because I go fast. Okay. Jupiter is going to be in the 10th house of career and till the 13th of April, and it's going to be career-wise, you're going to be blessed. After that, Jupiter is going to move from the house of gains to its own home, Pisces. Remember, Jupiter rules Pisces and Sagittarius. And here it's going to, Jupiter being in the house of Pisces is going to bless you with all good things. with all good things. Let's take a quick look over here because, let me see. Gemini, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Let's see. Career, reputation, and models of life goals. So yeah, listen, make hay while the sun shines. Then we have Sun, and so Jupiter is going to be going to Pisces, and Pisces is your 10th house, which is your career and reputation, your morals and life goals. So pay attention. You're going to be good. Make hay while the sun shines. Sun and Mars. After the 14th of January, Sun enters in the 8th house for the beginning of the year. Then Mars will be in the house of partnership and marriage after the 16th of January till 26th of February. Okay, so what this is going to be doing is, with the Sun and Mars over here, it's not necessarily the best. I'm going to say watch your temper, and as far as your partnership, in terms of for those who are married and who are in long-term, monogamous relationship and things like that, not necessarily a good phase. Okay, so watch your temper, because Sun and Mars, woo baby, that's a lot of hot business. So tempers are going to fly. Mercury, the Sun and Mars during this time, if you've been having aggravations in your relationship and clearly it's not a healthy relationship, and kind of towing the line and just like grinding your teeth and just waiting, something that is going to happen now that's going to be the straw that broke the camel's back, and tempers are going to fly, and then that's when the friction happens, and then the whole thing is going to get fractured. Mercury is your ruling planet, right? Mercury is going to be starting his journey from the 7th house of marriage and partnership. So yeah, the 7th house, friends, marriage, partnership, contracts, and relationships. So Mercury is going to, so it is going to affect your married life, your finance, your health, and your love life. So this Mercury, your ruling planet, the way he's going about things, it is going to affect married life, finance, health, and your love life. Now let's look at Venus, the lord of the 5th house, right? Excuse me. Venus is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Venus is going to transit to the house of marriage, spouse, and partnership. He will also transit the whole zodiac during this year. So yeah, he's going to go to the 5th house, and then he's going to continue to move on. So I do believe for those of you who are not in that category of where your marriage or your partnerships are going to fracture this time, remember, not every Gemini is going to be divorced or breaking apart, right? Remember, these are general. If you fall into the other category, right, where your relationship is fine, then you will see that you may be spending more time with your spouse after the 18th of October till the 11th of November. Venus is going to be together with Saturn in the house of sudden events, and at this time you may encounter a person of the opposite sex and spend a lot of good time with him or her. Now, let's back it up. So there are two categories. One category, you may have your relationship fractured because of tempers flying. But if you hold your temper in check, and if you still continue to be calm, and if you need to grind your teeth and just toe the line, do that, because after the 18th of October till the 11th of November, it's a really good time for your relationship. So if you hang on until then, during that 1 month, right, you will see that you're able to resolve some of your conflict. So don't be so hasty as to throw the baby out with the bathwater. But for those of you who are single, then I'm going to say that you may very well find somebody who is going to pique your curiosity, your interest. You may automatically see, oh my God, I'm so attracted to him or her. Now this says same sex. I mean, that's a typo. It doesn't matter whether it is heterosexual relationship or same-sex relationship. It depends on which category you fall in. And you will find that you're going to meet somebody who you're really automatically, it's like instant attraction type of thing. So, ooh, look at you guys. Oh, it's going to be love is in the air type of thing. Okay, so career, Gemini. Gemini, I'm going to tell you one thing though, as far as your relationship is concerned. Be you in a committed relationship or single looking for, right? Or be you just in a committed relationship that has fractured. Watch your mercurial temper. Watch that. All right, moving on to career. This year is you're going to have a bag of mixed results. Prosperity in your job, as long as you are dedicated and you show that you are being proactive and, you know, being hardworking, you will be noticed. There could be some opportunity for you to switch your jobs. Okay. You may be like, you know, if you're one of those people who follows LinkedIn, I don't think LinkedIn is any different from Facebook, really. It's just bah humbug. It's just a waste. I personally think it's a waste. Well, that's just my opinion. Okay. And that's just my opinion. A lot of other people may find it to be really good. Hey, these are my opinions. Okay. You may be going through this phase of, you know, I've been in this particular industry for all these years and I feel like I need a change so I can add something else onto my profile to make it stand out and be more attractive. And for that reason, you may consciously look out for another job and change your industry or change your scope or change your field of work. So if you are one of those people who wants to do that, yeah, it's not a bad move and you could benefit from it, okay? Use your intelligence to overcome your impediments. That's all I'm going to say. There is going to be a little bit of competition. Be smart about it, okay? Then let's look at marriage. We did. No need to go over that. Finance. 2022 is going to be a little up and down, little up and down, little up and down. There will be quite a bit of cash flow, but then there's also going to be a little bit of expenses. Okay, you will see a little bit of extra money come in, but watch your expenses. See your ebbs and flows. You will see a raise in your income. You'll also see a little bit increase in your expenses, but not as bad as I foresee it to happen towards the end of the year going into the next calendar year. So right now, if you can curtail your expenses even more, curtail it so that you can save and have enough of a buffer going on towards the end of the year and next year. Get what I'm saying? From March 27 to March 31st, those few days that last week, you could see a little bump in your expenses. Maybe, you know, something broke or gave way, or, you know, maybe the oven is not working or the refrigerator is not working, or, oh my gosh, I got to go get that fixed. You know, some essential like that. Or maybe it's like, oh, I need another phone. My phone's dead, or, you know, you can't help it. You just have to. But if you need to spend on essentials, that's fine. What I'm trying to say is, don't spend on stuff that is really not required. From the 23rd of May till 18th of June, you could see some benefit if you are speculating on something, right? So any money you may have invested based on speculation, you will see some profit over there. It's not going to be fantastically big, but you'll see. Control your unplanned expenses. Health. Till the 29th of April, Saturn is going to be in your 8th house of chronic illnesses. So a little bit restlessness, little bit restriction, little bit feeling like you're under the weather, right? Pay attention to your nutrition. For you Taurans who have a father or a father figure, his health could be slightly iffy this year. So for those of you who are trying to pursue higher education, it's fantastic. This is a great year for you to pursue that. You will be able to concentrate. But if you feel like you're kind of wavering off, you need to kind of, oh my goodness, you need to really focus on your ability to kind of be a little bit more diligent and be a little bit more, what's the word? Bring your attention back to your education. You know what I mean? Your concentration is going to be good, like I said, but here and there you will get distracted. Hey, you know how to deal with it. Now let's talk about family life. This is not family life as in you and your significant other. This is family life like your birth family and your extended family, like that sort of a thing. After April, things will be better. Right? Until April, you may have some, oh, maybe there's no issue. Maybe you just haven't met with them for a while. And, after April, there would be opportunities for you to get together with your family. In August, Venus is going to be traveling through your house of family. That's when you're going to see a lot of family gatherings and etc. It's going to be really good. Jupiter, fifth aspect. Jupiter is aspecting the 5th house after April. Yeah, so after April, I do believe it's good, better times with your family members. From the 16th July to the 17th August, though, you need to be a little bit careful, because that one little phase over there from 16th June to the 17th of August, you will see that, oh my God, excuse me. You will see that you may have a little bit disagreements with your family members. Okay, but overall it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So I'm going to say, just you know how to handle these things. Family dynamics are never a smooth sailing all the time. If you come from a large family, a couple of siblings are a lot closer than the other siblings and yada yada, all that stuff happens. It is what it is. But overall this year, I don't see anything like, oh my God, you better be careful. Now, keep in mind, this is for Gemini moon sign. And this is Vedic astrology. So if you know your moon sign, fantastic. If you don't know, get a personal chart done by me. And that way you will have all the information. So my email address is in the description box. And all the different types of charts that I do is in the description box. So get in touch with me. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Now let me see how I can turn this thing off. There we go.